Installing the Steeda clutch spring and perch on my 2015 Mustang made a huge difference in the clutch engagement. Will it work with the soft feel of the 18? Let's find out. This is the Steeda clutch spring and perch, and will be a direct replacement for the factory piece on your 2018 Mustang. Now this is going to be 35 pounds per inch, which is going to be about 6 times lighter than your factory spring, which makes a huge difference in the feel. Now the clutch on the 2018 Mustang actually has a lighter feel than the previous model. We've had employees that have been driving these cars for years that actually stall this car because the engagement is really vague because of how light it is. So I'm hoping the spring should make a really huge difference. The spring and perch are located under your dash or attached to the clutch pedal. So to remove it, what you're going to do is push the clutch pedal in with one hand. And the only tool you'll need is a set of locking, preferably needle nose vice grips, clamp down on the spring, get enough tension off of it, and you can remove the perch and spring as one assembly. Here you can see a comparison between our stock piece here and the Steeda perch and spring. Now obviously you can see the perch is beefier on the Steeda. The big news though is the spring. Factory spring, you can see I can barely move this. The Steeda spring, even with my sore hand, I have no problem pushing it in and out, which gives us a much better, more realistic feel for the clutch. Now installing the Steeda spring and perch is going to be the exact opposite of the removal. The nice thing with this though is much easier to do. You don't need any tools at all. Simply push down on the clutch, install the spring and perch up into place by hand. Now the spring installed, you're going to notice a huge difference in the feel of the clutch. You can actually feel it engage now, has a little bit of tension to it. It makes the clutch just slightly heavier, which in my opinion is almost necessary on the 18 because the factory clutch pedal is so light. Overall engagement will be a lot better as far as feel goes with the spring installed. As far as taking the spring out, we know some people go that route. If you do remove the spring altogether, you'll end up with a little bit of play in your pedal, and over time you can actually damage the master cylinder as well. To me, this is definitely the way to go. I thought this was a must-have mod for the 15 through 17, and even more so for the 18. The installation is very simple. It's a 5-minute installation. You're back on the road in no time.